Am I the a-hole for not answering my husband when he called? Husband is in a huge snit about this and has taken himself to the spare room over it. Tonight was the first time since giving birth 7 months ago that I have been out at night, meaning I didn't do the baby's bedtime feed and routine. I left to go to the cinema with a friend shortly before the bedtime routine would begin. Husband used to help for the first 3 months with evenings, but has since said he's too busy, tired from work, so I do it. I talked him through the baby's routine, the room temperature, lighting, noise preferences, etc., and husband assured me he had everything under control. The movie barely started when I began getting calls from him. I texted to ask what was wrong, and he said the baby wasn't sleeping. I texted him back with reminders of how the baby prefers things, and he said he had done it all. I checked the baby monitor, camera covers most of the room, and could see that the room lights were on, the white noise machine was off, and he hadn't tucked the baby into his blanket. I texted him to mention this, and he started calling me again despite knowing I'm in the theater. He texted me to come home and put the baby to bed. I told him I was sure he had everything in hand and put my phone on D&D. I periodically checked on the baby via the monitor, and he was okay once husband actually followed the sleep routine. After the movie, I saw that he had continued to call me for the next hour after we last spoke. When I got home, he started arguing with me for ignoring his calls and berating me because I left him alone. I offered to show him the bedtime routine for the last 2 days before going out, and he didn't want to know.